When giving a foot massage, there are a range of different techniques that we can use. This first one that we're going to work with is called palming the instep, and the heel of my hand is aiming towards the arch of the foot. And you want to make sure with this particular technique that the feet are set really quite far apart, because there's going to not only be a massage happening in the foot itself, but the whole leg is going to be moving. So you want to make sure the feet are wide to prevent any discomfort at the knee. As well as using the heel of the hand, you can add in the thumb as you rock from side to side. When you do that, just make sure that your thumb is safe and being taken care of. You want to make sure that there's not too much weight going through the joints of the thumb. So if you feel any discomfort, switch back to using your palm for the massage. If you're still using your thumb, work your way along the full length of the instep, all the way from the heel or the calcaneus, all the way to the joint of the big toe or the first metatarsophalangeal joint. From here, we can bring the feet in towards one another in the middle of the mat, and we can fold the feet in towards the midline. It's going to create a little bit of a sickling of the ankle, which is desirable in this instance, and it's going to provide a little stretch to the muscles on top of the foot. When you fold, you have to make sure that you take the toes with you as you move towards the mat. In addition to folding the feet in towards the midline, we can create a little bit of a point of the foot. So in order to do that, you want to push the heels up the mat a little bit more. Bring your hands to the toes, and then just slowly, gradually apply a little bit of weight to bring the ankle into plantar flexion. And that'll also stretch the musculature at the top of the foot. To stretch the musculature underneath the foot, bring the heels forward towards you, bring the balls of the feet right above the heels, have your hands come to the balls of the feet, and gently rest down. So you're taking the toes and extending them. And as you apply a little bit of weight down into the ball of the foot here, you're going to be stretching the arch. Give them a couple of breaths there, release, and then you might like to repeat those stretches. After doing this work with your partner lying on their back, we're then going to get them to turn over onto their front to add a few more massage techniques for the foot. Once your partner is over on their front, you want to make sure that there is no space between the front of the ankle and the mat. If there is space, all you need to do is fill that in with a little prop, a blanket or a pillow of some kind. Then we're going to walk on the sole of the foot. In order to do that, you want to make sure your heel is on the mat and is providing a sound support for you. And then as you lean forward and bend into that front knee, you are transferring weight through the ball of your foot. You can try a range of different angles with this. The only spot that you don't want to apply direct pressure to is the heel. Everywhere else you can provide a generous amount of body weight. Once you've worked on both feet in this position, then we're going to come down and add in one more technique for the foot massage. For this one, you want to come down to a seated position and drape their foot over your thigh, your leg, And we're going to create a gliding technique with the blade of our hand and forearm. So to do that, you need to create an angle. You're going to glide along the sole of the foot in that angle. And then after you've glided away from you, then drag your forearm, drag the blade of the hand back towards yourself, and provide a few of those strokes in different positions to cover the full sole of the foot. You may need a little bit of coconut oil or some other kind of oil to make this action smooth. Generally, if you apply enough weight and you go slow enough though, you can pretty much always get a nice gliding stroke here. And then once you've completed your foot massage, it's nice to provide a little bit of a sweep, and when you do that, just make sure it's a generously weighted sweep so that your partner can stay nice and relaxed and it doesn't feel ticklish at all.